What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the video. I want to thank you all for watching the last video, even through all of the horrible audio. I believe I have that fixed now. So if you're seeing this video, then that means yes, I have it fixed. If not, then this video probably won't come out, and everything that's done in this video will just be a, off video shoot. But we are back. I believe I also fixed the Crown Vic mod. Seems to be working. We're also going to find that out. But I think I kind of just want to sell this, see what else is out there. So I haven't done anything off stream. We ended the last video right over there on the drag strip. So I say let's go run that drag strip pass. Head back to the garage. We'll sell this thing and see what we can find on the marketplace before starting some deliveries. If y'all remember last time, we started this series, and then we figured out that we can't really put any mods, any cargo boxes in the Crown Vic. So we've been using the loaned vans from the Rent-A-Box. But I want to try and find something that we can actually use. Let's see what this runs. 16. That's about right. Yeah. That's about right. Okay, let's head back to the shop, see what we can find. Let's see what we can get for this. I don't think we can get too much, but I mean, we did pay a good amount for it. We paid about market value, whatever it's called. Y'all ever burn the roof of y'all's mouth on hot food? Because I did that today. Man, that hurts. Hurts so much. I want to chase him. So a little update about what's been going on. I appreciate the few of you that actually watched that first video, even if you didn't watch it fully through. Like I said, I just wanted to get a video out there about this. I enjoyed this mod so much, and it was better because I wasn't sitting there talking, or you couldn't hear me talking the whole time about a bunch of nonsense, but it's gonna be fun. I hung out with a bunch of friends last night, and they are insisting that I keep doing this. So to those of you out there that are still watching this, that are friends of mine, thank you. Let's see. It's valued at 13. I think we could get. Let's see what people post. Let's also see what we have out there. So 5. Let's say we get 14. So we'll have 19 grand. See what we can get for for 19 grand. But anyway, yeah, they're really wanting me to keep doing these videos, which I don't mind. Ooh, that's too expensive. Because like I said, I love doing these. We get a truck. We can get a truck. I like it. Question is, should we go for the manual or the automatic? I guess it depends on how much we get. But anyway, today's video is going to be a really short one. Not really short. I mean, it'll probably still be about 30 minutes long. But I do have class after this, and class still comes first, you know? I am studying to be, for those of you wondering, I am studying to be an accountant. And man, it's hard, you know? I understand like the stuff we're talking about in these classes, which is great, because I know that some people don't. But these classes are kicking my butt. They're horrible. I still don't think it's going to be bad as last semester. But I have this semester, and I graduate next fall. 13.5. Let's see if we can get them up a little bit. But yeah, I graduate next fall. Hopefully I'm still doing this by then. I really do like making these videos, even without people watching. It's just fun, you know? It really is. I'll take that. 14.6? I'll take 14.6. Okay, so now we have a good chunk of change to come in here. Hopefully buy a better vehicle. 18,400 or 16.5. Honestly, honestly, let's go see how this one drives. Might try and take the cheaper option. Let's test drive it. So it sounds like it's got the inline 6 in it, which is fine. These are still good engines. Something that I said last video, which I don't know if it was heard or not, but y'all need to let me know if y'all would prefer it rather being like an in-person camera, exterior. I know that sometimes these interior cameras can kind of make people sick, so y'all just need to let me know which ones y'all prefer. Okay. Just gonna ignore that. Oh, we're out of time anyway. I like it. I think it's gonna be a good one. I think it'll serve us pretty good. So let's see what we can get him down to. Ooh, he's not starting with the lock. I'm gonna hit him with a market value. See what he does. Please. Still have a little bit of patience left. $17,895, $894. Honestly, I think that's a good price. You know, we're still paying a little over market, but you can't ever get these vehicles. Like, it's very hard to get these vehicles under market value. So here we are. Here we are, our new truck. So let's run back to the shop, throw a cargo box in this, and then head out and start doing some deliveries. Honestly, let's just tow back, make it faster. We have that insurance with the 3 accident forgivenesses, so let's use them. All right, so we have $1,600. Yeah. Yeah. $631. I like it. All right. I'm afraid I'm gonna break this thing. Let's go fill her up. Let's go over to Hot Rolled. See what we can get over there. Well, this thing does have a limited slip in it. Spun both wheels on that one. Not a good limited slip. It has 170,000 miles on it, so a little worn out, but it's pretty good. So anyway, yeah, what I was saying is, you know, if I'm ever late on one of these videos, or you know, one just doesn't come out one week, just know that I'm struggling to stay afloat over here in school. These videos honestly don't take up too much time of my week, but you know, every little minute counts, especially on test weeks. In other news, we're supposed to get, I live up in Texas, and we're supposed to get possibly a good amount of snow this week. Oh, I still can't pick crap up from here. Do I have a trailer hitch on this? It's on the bumper. Okay, let's roll somewhere else. But anyway, yeah, we're supposed to get a good amount of snow this weekend. So hopefully we don't lose power, so I can still get this video up on Thursday. I think I've decided my time frame for these videos is going to be every Monday and Thursday. So it gives me the weekend if I need it to record for Monday, and then I can possibly record both over the weekend, depending on if I'm doing anything or not. You know, sometimes stuff comes up. You all know, you all live lives out there. I'm assuming, unless you're a bot. It's lost on that one. Alright, let's see what we got going from here. Parcels. Go in. 24. And then a 60. Blasco. How many can we take of all of these? Oh, we can still take more. His fast automotive is in the track. Can we? Let's see what we can take. Do we squat down any? Not really. Got a little squat going on. We seem to be in a pretty good range of weight, though. I think. We'll find out. Nope. Looks like we're going to be pulling this in first. Skip? Yes. What's that? Car. Whoa. I almost feel like I should put ABS on this truck. I don't know, I mean, I feel like I'm going to be doing a lot of these hills, and it definitely helps to have some ABS. But I also don't know what I want to do with it after. I'm getting ahead of myself. I think I'm getting ahead of myself. So let's just pull on in here. Drop off some weight. 182 bucks. Leveled up. Ooh. Yeah, see? Now I can start pulling from steel or hot rolled. W. Okay, let's see, do we have any going out to... Nope, Rent-A-Box, Fast Automotive. Yes, we do. And where's our other ones going? Shuffleboard, Fast Automotive. I mean, to get to Shuffleboard, though, we have to go buy Fast Automotive. Right? Yeah. That's good. Let's do it. Okay. Alright, let's continue rolling. So I don't know if y'all can tell, but I get sidetracked so fast on this game. I just get going and then get distracted by the next thing. It's that's not the right way. It's probably not the greatest for YouTube, but you know, I'm not necessarily in this for the most views or money. I'm just here to have fun with you guys, play this game that I, you know, already love playing, and explore some new features about it. So the production quality is never going to be the greatest. The, you know, commentary, I might talk your ear off some videos, and then some videos we might just sit and just discuss about the game, you know? You never know. But again, I'm literally just here to have fun not stressed about it. That's why I posted that first video. You know, most people probably wouldn't have, or if you were one of the people that watched it, you probably sat there and thought, why was this ever uploaded to YouTube? And because, again, I'm just here to have fun. You know, I wanted to get that video up. We played a good amount of gameplay for a first game, and to be honest, you know, I thought it was fun. I was having fun, even though you couldn't hear me have fun after a certain point, but it was still fun. So, I still am working on trying to get a wheel cam set up. Let me know down in the comments if it's more important to y'all for me to have a wheel cam or like a face cam. You know, I've never done a face cam video before, so I don't know how my facial expressions are going to be, but we'll definitely work on that if that's something y'all want to see. I didn't even look at the last place to see if they had anything. Nothing much. Alright. Let's go deliver this. And then go out to Hot Rolled. Hot Rolled is where we're going to make our money now that we have it unlocked. You know, if I was smart, I probably would have followed the track up here, but it'll be alright. Telling you, I think I need ABS on this truck. These brakes are pretty good for 160,000 miles. They lock them up. Yeah, if y'all could also tell, I do have parked vehicles turned off. The main reason I have that turned off is for if I'm doing like repo stuff. Ooh, almost got it up all the way. If you're ever doing repo items, yeah, I'll take these. The repo drop off is literally right here. And there'll be cars parked in every single spot here, and you can't drop the vehicle off properly. You kind of have to plow through the parked vehicles to get to the spot. So I just have them turned off. It makes life easier. I can also cut through parking lots. So my game also runs a lot better with them off, for obvious reasons, but it's just a little thing I've found. So something else I mentioned last video, I'm going to re-mention a lot of stuff just because I don't know what was actually heard and what wasn't. I was honestly about halfway through editing that video trying to fix the audio, and I just gave up and posted it. So I do run this game on the Vulkan graphics decoder. That's why you will sometimes kind of see like the black and white, like not tears, but kind of glitches across the screen. It is still in beta for this game, and we just deal with it, because it runs this game at 60 frames on my computer, and if I use the DirectX, it runs at about 20. So if you are running it on a computer that can't necessarily handle BeamNG as well, try and use that Vulkan on the startup menu when it asks you want to play the game normal or play Vulkan. That's what it's asking. So you just start it up in Vulkan and it does pretty well. Okay, let's drop this off. I know I've said this probably the third time now. And then we'll head to Hot Rolled, pick up a good load there. And then I'm thinking this video is mostly going to be deliveries, because, you know, we got our truck, which was the goal, because now we can really start making some money. Ooh, we got $2,000 for that one. So, this is what I was telling y'all about earlier. These level multipliers. Level 2 multiplier, level 2 multiplier. The more you level up stuff, because now we're level 3, so we'll get more, it gives you multipliers on your parts, which helps you start earning more and more money and reputation. So, it's pretty good to start. Once you start getting up there in the levels, you start earning a bit more and more money. Warehouse, shuffleboard, rent a box, Velasco City Garage. No, let's go out to Hot Rolled, since we have that unlocked now. Let's go see what our friends out there have. Ugh. All right. Let's take a drink. I'm drinking lemonade. There's nothing alcoholic going on here. No, also, I might start trying to live stream maybe once a month. I don't know, man. This is all new to me, and I'm just kind of trying to figure this stuff out. You know. But I like doing it. This is just so fun to me. It's almost like a break from everything else going on. I can just sit here, talk to y'all, play this game, and have fun. Yeah, I think we got time for one more. Let's see if we've got any of these going anywhere. Parcels. Springleaf. We got one of these going out to Springleaf. Yeah, screw it. We're gonna squat this thing down. That might be one of our first upgrades, is maybe put some more heavy duty springs on it. You know, or also let me know if y'all want me to keep this truck through the series, or, you know, if y'all don't really care about it, we can trade it in on a box truck. We can do some other things. Oh yeah, she squatted down. I can't see that. Anyway. Oh yeah, look at that. You know, and we could also see about buying a little box trailer and putting some of the boxes in the trailer and seeing if we can get more per load with this truck. We can just start trying to max this thing out, ended up turning it into a dually. You know, That's what I did on one of my other playthroughs with one of these trucks. I just turned it into a dually and went from there. So we could do that. We could also just run it like this and then buy a car, you know? This $1 million goal, which, by the way, if you're new, that's just the goal for this is road to $1 million, as it says in the title. So we're trying to get $1 million beam dollars, beam bucks, whatever they're called. Whoops. Anyway, trying to get $1 million beam dollars, bucks. I think I'm gonna call it beam bucks. That sounds right. I don't know where I heard that from. Anyway, that's the goal. So, and this truck's handling this weight like a champ. He's doing great. As I almost spin out, but it's doing great. Oh, one last life update, if y'all care. I went home this weekend to go see my parents because I don't live in the same town as them. And my parents bought a new Jeep. Not a new Jeep, it's a used Jeep, but they bought a Jeep. My dad is usually the type of man that takes like 1 to 2 business months to decide anything. And, you know, we like to talk vehicles a lot, and he hadn't mentioned this at all, that he was thinking about getting a Jeep. And so I just show up this weekend, and there it is. It's a 2020 Rubicon Jeep. So that's pretty, you know, it's pretty nice. I'm gonna probably end up taking it, just driving it. Let's see what we get for this one. See, we got $5,000. Ooh. So now we're up to $9,000. And to be honest, this is probably where I'm going to end it off. But let me know on any of the things that I, asked in the video about interior, exterior cameras. If the audio's good, if there's anything you'd like me to change. I know the audio's kind of, it's not the greatest. But like I said, I'm not going for the greatest production quality. We're just here to have fun. And I promise the next video will be longer. But like I said, I gotta go to school. So I love y'all. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you on Monday.